AI is different because in contrast to all previous automation technologies, it can do things that we cannot explain. This technology can lead to winners and losers. Now you introduce AI, it changes one of the main reasons that we have organizations organized as they are.
Very good. Eduard, thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting to the Dean's Call. You told me you are in Singapore, so thanks for connecting from so far away. I know, together with Enrique Ide, who was also at IESE, you both have been publishing a couple of papers, and I guess that's why you're also traveling to present them and get feedback on them. And I'd be interested in you telling me what is this all about that the two of you are working on, and why this is important, what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Franz. Very happy to tell you about it. The world is changing very fast, and there's this new technology, AI, which has a lot of potential, and we all need to pivot somehow. This is going to transform everything we do. So what we're doing is really the first thing we're trying to do is say, okay, how is AI different from other technologies? And what we've noticed is this idea that AI is different because it can do non-codifiable knowledge work. Previous automation could only do things that we could codify, that we could put into a code or an algorithm. So if you can explain something and write down exactly the precise steps, the machine was able to do it. But if you could not do that, the machine was not able to do it. And it turns out AI is different because in contrast to all previous automation technologies, it can do non-codifiable knowledge work. So it can do things that we cannot explain. And the machines cannot even explain, right? So then the starting point of the research is, okay, what are the implications here?
I understand it makes that the technology closer to human capabilities and therefore also more likely to be impactful. And maybe you tell us, so how according to your studies, how knowledge work is being affected?
Enrique and I said, okay, there is actually literature, an economic literature that studies, okay, how do we organize this work that requires non-codifiable knowledge, which is work in legal firms, work in consulting firms, in educational firms, like all what we broadly call the knowledge economy. And there is a literature that says, look, the key bottleneck in all this knowledge economy is expert's time. What is an expert? Is someone who knows a lot and has very deep expertise, but it's very hard to transfer this knowledge. If we need this knowledge, if we want to use this knowledge, we need the expert's time. And now we say, okay, now we combine this framework with the insight that now machines can do this kind of knowledge, and we see how AI can automate this critical bottleneck of experts' time. And the effects of AI will go through a reorganization, right? Because the key role of organizations in the knowledge economy was to try to make the best use of experts' time. Now you introduce AI, it changes the one of the main reasons that we have organizations organized as they are.
And in the interest of time, we don't have that much time, but can you highlight a couple of findings that you see that give a hint of, okay, yes, so this is what we observe and what the data shows, and we can explain why this is happening?
There is an ongoing debate in the empirical literature about whether this technology is going to help the seniors the most, those who have more experience or those who have less experience. So this technology can lead to winners and losers. Some people might be complemented or people might be substituted. And interestingly, some researchers have found that AI helps the least knowledgeable the most. Other researchers, including our friends here at IESE, Mireia and Samsa, have studies showing that actually AI helps it sort of enhances the job of managers the most. One of our contributions is we say, well, using our framework, you can understand these results because AI, it's very complex. And one of the key things that we find is the AI's autonomy is crucial for its effects. The same kind of AI technology, the more autonomous it is, the more time it can save the experts, the more things it can do by itself, the more it will help the most knowledgeable individuals. But if it's less autonomous in another firm or another industry, it's going to help the least knowledgeable the most.
Can we just give an example of how to apply this thinking?
Yeah, so think customer service. It's one of the industries where AI has been used the earliest. You can think of a firm saying, okay, what I'll do is I'll have humans dealing with customers, And I'll give an AI tool where the customer service agents, being humans, they can ask the AI when they are stuck. Okay, that would be a case where AI is not very autonomous. It serves as a co-pilot. You can ask it questions, but the AI doesn't necessarily save you a lot of time.
Right.
An alternative could be, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an AI agent dealing with customers altogether, right? And being able to change conditions and make decisions by itself to deal with customers.
Right.
So you can see the same technology in one case is helping the least knowledgeable, it's sort of a level playing field because the least knowledgeable now has this amazing help.
Right.
In the other case, it's actually automating and essentially replacing the least knowledgeable individuals because the AI only needs help when the problem is very difficult, and that's when the very knowledgeable individuals come in.
Okay. Okay. I think we're unfortunately running out of time. I thank you for this Dean's call and this interview here. I guess we take away from here a very qualified. It depends, no? By saying specifically saying it depends on the autonomy of the AI, no, or of the technology that you're using. I guess that's
That's right.
already a very good answer. Well,
Thank you
thank
so
you,
much for
Eduard,
asking.
and we'll follow this and come back to you. Thank you.
Thank you.